Let's take a look at this problem. A manager purchased a total of 21 coffee mugs and keychains, and each coffee mug cost $8.50 and each keychain cost $2.75. If the manager spent a total of $132.50, how many coffee mugs did the manager purchase? So I have a problem that involves two different amounts, mugs and chains, and also the costs of the mugs and chains. And I'm supposed to find out how many coffee mugs there are. I'm going to approach this problem by writing a couple of kind of equations first, and then probably going to guess and check my way to an answer. There are multiple ways to work this problem. You could solve it by making a system of equations and solving by substitution or elimination or graphing. I'm going to choose guess and check for myself personally. So let's take a look. A manager purchased a total of 21 coffee mugs and keychains. So I know that mugs plus chains has to equal 21. I also know that each mug cost $8.50 and each chain cost $2.75, and the manager spent a total of $132.50. So if I take the number of mugs and multiply by 850 times the number of mugs, and I add to that 275 times the number of keychains, then I should get a total of $132.50. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off by making a table, mugs and chains, and then our total. So if I've got, since there's 21 mugs and chains total, I'm going to start off with kind of in the middle, maybe 10 mugs and 11 chains. And I'm going to find out how much 10 mugs and 11 chains would cost in total. So I picked 10 mugs just kind of randomly, and I found out there had to be 11 chains because they have to add up to 21 total if you add up all the mugs and chains together. So 10 mugs times $8.50 per mug plus 11 chains times $2.75 per chain gives us a total of $115.25. So that's kind of our starting guess right there. Now it's too low. We need $132.50 to be our total. And I know that the mugs cost more than the chains, and since we want our total higher, I'm going to pick more mugs. So let's go ahead and pick 12 mugs, which means I must have 9 chains. So if I go 12 times $8.50 plus $9 times 9 chains, times $2.75 per chain, I get $126.75. Still a little bit too low, but getting closer. Let's try 14. So then I would have 7 chains, so 14 times $8.50 plus 7 times $2.75. I get $138.25, which means that the number of mugs must be between 12 and 14. So let's try 13 just to make sure. If there's 13 mugs, then there must be 8 keychains because they have to add up to 21 total. So 13 mugs times $8.50 per mug plus 8 chains times $2.75 per chain gives me a total of $132.50. That is the total amount that the manager spent, so that looks like it works out. Let's check out the problem, make sure what it's asking. It says, how many coffee mugs? So I know that there were 13 mugs, so you could say 13. And there you go.